I am gonna wash my hair soon. Very soon. I went ice skating today. Second time ever. And it was fun. It really makes my feet hurt in different places, but it was nice to hang out with a friend today. It was cool. It was a vibe. I did plan to roller skate afterwards. I've just been on a roller skating vibe lately. But which is why I'm washing my hair, because it's warm outside, so I need to wash my hair more. And I wore my helmet the other day and I took it off. Hair was wet. I said, ooh. I'm glad I washed my hair the other day, but life is weird. I'm grateful. Woo! Hell yeah! What a vibe. This is Rainbow Runts. It's 24%. Not that the percentage matters. As always, not promoting any of this usage to minors. THCA is legal in this state, and I am of age. I'm chilling. Not promoting. Just enjoying. But yeah, life is weird. I want to do a dream update. But first, I'm going to talk about how I've been feeling the past couple of days. I think it's weird to when people decide to revisit people from their past in a really weird, cryptid way without any real reason. In a very secretive way that you probably wouldn't tell anyone about. But yeah, people reaching out in weird ways. Not a vibe at all. But I'm chilling. I just hope everybody's doing okay, you know? That's literally it. But a dream update, I've decided to start actually going through my dreams, or the little bit that I've written down. I'm just gonna open it up and see where did I put the tube? I'm gonna put this out around. Just gonna open it up and see what catches my eye. But I recently got these 2 notebooks. One, I just write like random stuff. I kind of write poems that are songs, but songs are poems. But anyway, and then I do some morning pages in this book also. Sometimes I just do like word dumps if I'm feeling like writing, and that's really helped me. I also like to look back at it sometimes. Look back at the words that I write, and because sometimes I write them differently, and it's cool to like look on the page and see. I also haven't gone back and read through a lot of what I've written either. So, woo. Okay, let's Maybe I should find one and then come back. Hold on. Okay, so this is the first dream that I wrote in this journal, because this is the new dream journal. My second dream journal that I've ever had. Okay. So it says, I was wearing the black and white floral skirt, and it's a flower skirt that I have. Sometimes I dream in clothes that I have, that I know of, like shoes that I have. Sometimes I remember items of clothing that I have on, but yeah, I had on the flower skirt. It felt nice wearing the layers, because I was okay, I'm just gonna read it and then I'm gonna explain. In the classroom, I get a paper that's graded wrong. I hand the paper to my first grade teacher, and I walk back to my seat. I spirit bomb one of my friends, which, like, Dragon Ball Z, that was an inside joke that we had. And then when I sit down on the desk, I make sure my skirt isn't on the floor, because I had layers on. It felt like I had layers on. But yeah, that dream, yeah, I basically just walked. I was in some sort of classroom, and I had the feeling that my paper was graded wrong or something, and then I walked back up to the teacher, and I know I see my skirt that I have on, but it also feels like I have more on. Like I wear like I have on, these are flare sweatpants, so it felt like I had these on too. But yeah, but then I spirit bomb this guy that I used to have this inside joke with, and in elementary school, and he, like, it's weird how people from your life end up in your dreams. I don't know what to think of it, but sometimes it is kind of comforting to just think of things way back from elementary school that are like, wow, that was great. Or it's wild to think, you're like, where are those people at now? But let's see if I can find alright, so this is a deep cut. I've mentioned in a previous video this dream that I had. It was the first dream that I experienced, like, the person switched. It wasn't just me third person, or it wasn't me just first person doing everything. It was kind of like a first person, me as I am, then to third person, and then it was first person, but I was somebody else, but it didn't feel different to be somebody else, which is wild. And I've heard it said like that, but to experience it is it was so seamless. And I just had, like, an epiphany reading the freaking, oh my gosh. Okay. I'm just gonna read it. A dad balancing an infant on his head and singing to him while he sleeps. The baby's boy's name is Sammy. 17 weeks. I feel like I was the dad singing and watching him sing. It felt like I was the dad singing and watching him sing. And then I say, the baby boy dream was the first time I've experienced a dream as someone else in first person. It shifted between first and third. Sometimes I could see him and the baby. Others, I felt the baby on my head. And I don't know if y'all have seen Sinners, but I literally, I had this dream, like, on the 23rd, it says, and I went to see Sinners maybe, I don't know, it hasn't even been a week yet, maybe, but it was after this, but I'm just coming back and reading this back, and the baby boy's name is Sammy. I said, bruh. And again, I will mention in previous videos, I've been talking about like noticing the generational paradigm shift and how stuff is just different and people aren't the same anymore, and like, what are we doing? And I related so much to Sammy, the character, and not even just because of the guitar, not even that. The guitar feels like a metaphor for like my essence, what I am. Sammy isn't putting down the guitar because the guitar is a part of him. And because he did that, his dad cast him away. I've been feeling like I don't know if my mom will hear me if I talk to her. I don't know if I can. And I've been strategizing how to try and do it. And I've actually been writing her letters. And I'm going to give them to her soon. She's on a cruise right now. Which, hell yeah, super cool. Glad she's having fun. But yeah, I relate so much. I wish that she won't cast me out. I wish she won't demand that I put the guitar down. And not physical guitar. She doesn't care that I play the actual guitar. But I feel that I really hope that she can see and she can hear. And I feel like writing the letters have really like given me a chance to, writing in general, just, especially like the word dump pages, it's kind of helped me just write some stuff down if I feel like writing something, or if I feel like giving a little update that I want to check back in on in a few days, because the days blur. But yeah, I think that the letters, whew, I believe that the letters can help. I just have to make the letters a monthly thing, or like a every other week thing we do, just to keep that communication, because I feel like our conversations are so dull, and not even just me and mom and my immediate family, but like I wish the change. And no way I'm born around all these people and they're not gonna hear me, and they're gonna tell me to put the guitar down. And man, yeah. But then it's also like meeting people where they're at. Like I bought the idea up to my grandma. I was texting her the other day that she should go see Sinners, and then she thought I was gonna take her, and no, she just said that just to reply. But it's not really a movie that I'd want to see with her because of some of the scenes in it. I just feel like spreading the word about that movie is a good thing, and I feel like it's really good for the culture. And she thinks it's a horror movie, so, and I kind of explained it's more of like the tension and the build up between the transition scenes, but it's really not that scary if you know how to look out for the cheesiness and everything. Like, yeah, and it's like no. But yeah, after a few texts, she didn't text me back, so Can only hope. I also did tell, I got to spread the word about Sinners to a coworker the other day, and it felt really good to do. I really hope that they see it. I hope that they see it, and I hope that they talk to me about it. Maybe not even talk to me about it. I mean, they can talk to me about it, but I hope that they see the movie, because it really took me off guard. It's like, it's so telling. Like, it's just, and to relate to Sammy so much. And I was dreaming that the baby boy was Sammy. The baby boy's name's Sammy. I just got that feeling, and I hadn't even heard of the movie or the characters yet. And the dad with the baby on the head. And I was the dad. But then I was watching the dad do it with, like, the baby boy on his head. And it was just like a little infant just sleeping on his head. Peaceful. That's pretty wild. Yeah, I really hope that my family listens. I wish for the right words to say. I wish to meet them where they're at, but I won't stay where they're at. I can't stay too long. But yeah, wild. Dreams are wild. Write down your dreams. I'm glad I made a dream journal. I would recommend.